this phone, right? Yeah, it's pretty nice. You ever find yourself thinking about past embarrassment, like embarrassing moments? I remember one. I was in school and it was like, them group projects. Teacher puts you up with like your group, and then the worst part is they say like each group member has to like say a part. Oh, that was the worst. I was so nervous, stuttered like crazy, couldn't even say the lines right. Alright, this is some chicken pilau, which is real good. Stuttering like crazy. Ooh, it's tasting good, babe. Class laughed. Felt embarrassed, shame, whatever. And now I'm here. I'm still thinking about it. I find that crazy. That's like, and that's not that wasn't something like last year or two. That was like years ago. Years ago. I was like 16. Okay, so maybe not years. I was 2 years ago, right? But I still find it so odd. We only return back to those like shameful memories. But I cannot turn it into something positive. I looked at it and said, okay, I just won't repeat that mistake again. Right? That's like the first thing I did. The second was I knew that it happens to everybody. Everybody thinks about this. Everyone always like returns to this one bad moment in their life in the past. Date with a girl, they rejected, or same thing, embarrassed in front of the class, public humiliation, unless you're into that crazy, whatever. But everyone returns to those memories time to time, here and there, and it kind of puts you in a bad mood. Like today is just a shit day. That's just how it feels. But I try not to look at it like that. Like that. I mean, yes, it feels awful. You return to those memories. It doesn't feel nice. But I know it happens to everybody. Every single one. And you know what? You know what that next thing I also realized? Everyone thinks about their own embarrassing moments. It's not like I don't remember anyone else who got embarrassed. And even if I did, it's like flashes, like very small little quick little flash and one or two. That's it. But if it was I had to remember about myself, so much flooding in my mind right now. But if it was someone else, like I try to think about someone else who got embarrassed like that, or just any other form of embarrassment, I don't even remember. I just don't remember. Like, that's so crazy. Because no, what that tells me is like I'm the only guy, literally the only person returning to that old memory. I'm like the only guy revisiting it. Seriously. I'm like, whoa, wait, nah, I'm the only guy coming back to this. This isn't like worth me remembering too much then. You know, like I think when I think about it like that, it just makes things much easier. And then I'm back in like a better mood. Like this morning I was like in a terrible mood because I was remembering a embarrassing time, right? Time in my life. And now that I just realized like, I'm the only one returning to that bad memory. Now I'm in a better mood. Enjoying my food, talking to the camera. It's snowing outside, I don't know. I don't know if you could see. Hold on. Probably can't really see too well. Yeah, it's snowing. It's already mad cool. Like, it's dark. You know, like when the clouds like gray. There's somehow light, even though it's like 12 in the morning or whatever. walking on the street, listening to some atmospheric music or whatever you want to listen to. Just walk in, chill. That's it. That's like really peaceful to me. Yet, it's gonna happen. I feel like it's something I wanna do, but yeah. That's what I really wanted to say. Just had the thought in my head, say, alright, don't press record, talk about it, end that story. Yeah, so I'm like so just to summarize, try thinking about someone else. Try thinking about someone else who got embarrassed. You realize that you may get one or two, but it's not that much compared to how many times, like all the memories you remember about you get embarrassed. Think about that for a second. Right? Now imagine that person, that happening to everybody who was involved, you get embarrassed. They don't even remember you. They're not even coming back to that memory, bro. They're not even returning to it. So, you're the only guy like stressing over something that no one really remembers. It's only like, yeah, if you remind them, then they might remember, or maybe, oh yeah, it might cross their mind, but like, it's easily gonna get overshadowed because of their own problems, insecurities, whatever, right? Like there's just no need. There's just no need to worry. So again, summarize. You are the only person returning to that embarrassing time in your life. The only one, guaranteed. I promise you, no one remembers that shit. If you remind them, yes, they would, and yeah, it might cross their mind, but like, who gives a shit? They're not gonna give two fucks about that. They only care about like their own self, right? And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. So, have a good day.